everyone. I'm Rafaela Korean from 6th grade, and I like traveling all over the world to see the most amazing places. I love learning about the culture of different countries. In special, I love my trip to Cusco. First, I stayed at a hotel called Casandina. And the next day, I went sightseeing of the urban area of Cusco. There, I can saw the beautiful Virgen de la Asunción Cathedral that took 90 years to build. While I was walking, a kind old man stopped me and asked, "Did you ever eat the real Peruvian food?" And I answered, "No, I haven't, but I would like to try it." So he took me to a beautiful restaurant where I can eat delicious alpaca anticuchos. Yum, yum, yum. On the second day of my trip, I get up very early to visit Ollantaytambo. There, I can see the complex Inca's constructions and distinguish the face of the god Huiracocha. Then I visit the Salgueras Maras. And according to the legend, these were created from the tears of Father Kanji, one of the Ajar brothers. Then I visit the Mountain of the Seven Colors. This trip took me more than 2 hours, and in one moment I thought about return to the bus because I was very tired. But suddenly I saw a cute alpaca. That cute alpaca was waiting for me at the top of the mountain, and that motivated me to continue walking. When I arrived there, I was able to take a photo with the cute alpaca. Have a look! Continuing with my trip, I visit the famous Machu Picchu by train. During my trip, I can enjoy the music and the dances from Peru. Arriving the citadel, I began my trip with a guide. The guide told me the region of this citadel. I was fascinated, admiring all Machu Picchu with the help of my binoculars. But something caught my attention. It was a rock that was shaped like a condor. And I asked the guide, "Did the Incas sculpt this rock to worship the condor?" And he said to me, "Yes, they did." Finally, I went to San Pedro Market, where I bought some presents for my family. For example, a nice tree for my father and a beautiful bag for my mom. In conclusion, this trip was very significant and beneficial for me because I was able to learn more about the Inca culture, which makes me proud of being descendant of this ancient culture. Thank you.
Good morning, teacher. Good morning, friends. Today, I will talk about you an exciting trip. I hope you like it. So, let's start. On my last vacation, I went to Rome with my family. I have to admit that it was amazing because we visited Italy, Spain, and France. The first day, we visited some places in Italy. For example, the Cathedral of Milan, the Duomo, the Sforzesco Castle, etc. The food in Italy was great! We ate pizza and pasta every day. The next day, we went to Rome and visited the Roman Colosseum, the Basilica San Pedro, etc. We walked all day. We visited several tourist places. And after a few days, we traveled to Paris to visit Disneyland and the Tower Eiffel. Another day, we went to Spain and visited La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. I would like to visit these countries again because they're amazing. But actually, there is nothing better than Peru. Thank you.
Hello everyone! Today we will present a beautiful and wonderful story about the adventures of Lucian. Let's start! In October of 2019, I visited Mexico. A beautiful place, right? Well, yes. I'm sure you love this new adventure. Mexico is a charming country full of a lot of culture. Join me to discover how this wonderful trip was. This trip was very special since I was able to travel in the company of my parents and my grandparents. First, we go to the city of Lima to arrive at the airport and make the trip of our destination, Oaxaca, Mexico. We traveled by Air Mexico airline. The flight was fast and relaxing. Upon arrival, we felt very excited about all the places we would know. When we were in a hotel, we were surprised to see a bit of Mexican culture in the infrastructure of the accommodation. After exiting the hotel, the next day we went to Monte Albán, an archaeological zone full of a lot of history. We really liked meeting there. The best thing was to take many pictures in search of a beautiful place. I remember that I promised to send photos to my friends of my trip, but don't send them any email. I was so entertained with the new places that I was getting to know through this trip. Our stay in Oaxaca lasted 2 days. That he headed to Mexico City. Isn't it exciting to know such beautiful places? Well, it is. When we go to know Mexico City, we were surprised to see so many beautiful places to visit. That's why we extended the stay and chose to stay there for 4 days. When we arrived at the hotel, we were very exhausted after the flight, and noticing this, they asked us, "They are exhausted, right?" We answered yes, but the excitement of continuing to visit such beautiful places led you to take a short tour of the beautiful city. No reason should prevent you from continuing to explore. We didn't want to waste any time. The next day, I remember that I visited at the harbor As the sergeant said, we thought all the actors were recording the famous series. I proposed to wait for the recording to take the conclusion that I wasn't a brilliant idea, since the producers could then upset of the armor. But it was quite the opposite, since they allowed us to grade the actors and take photos. On the third day, we lived a special experience, since we visited the Frida Kahlo Museum. When the fourth day we arrived, we talked around the city and bought souvenirs for our friends and family. The end. Thank you.
Good afternoon, teacher and classmates. I am Carmen Sandoval, and I'm going to present my English project, an exciting trip. This happened 3 years ago. I traveled with my family to Cusco. First, I tell you that we traveled by plane to Cusco, and we arrived at a comfortable hotel to rest. The first thing we visited was Coricant, called the Inca Temple of the Sun. It was one of the almost sacred and respected tombs of the Inca Empire. We took any photos. We also visited Sacsayhuaman, Ollantaytambo, Pisac, Moray, the Mountain of Seven Colors, Salineras of Maras, and the most important, Machu Picchu. When we visited the Mountain of Seven Colors, I was very scared because it was my first time I rode a horse. Honestly, I wanted to get off halfway, but with the help of the tour guide, I go there without problems. During the visit to Salineras of Maras, I was very surprised. I didn't know that the hot water from the subsoil evaporated with the sun and formed salt crystals. After a few days, we visited the famous Machu Picchu. We arrived by train to the town of Aguascalientes, and from there we catched the bus. It was a fantastic place. Machu Picchu is the most outstanding Inca archaeological site. Machu Picchu is a place of the creative urban designs and the fine stoneworks on its banks. On this trip, I met a Spanish friend. We also wanted to visit Machu Picchu, but she had traveled to different places, such as Europe and America. She left me with to desire to travel again. Finally, we returned to Huancayo. I brought presents for my family and my friends, and I hope to return again. That's all, teacher. Thank you.
Hello, teacher Ernesto. My name is Eduardo Rios. Today I'm going to talk about my trip to Lima. I went there the last year for 3 days. The first day I went to the zoo with my parents, and I saw a lot of animals, for example, penguins, zebras, flamingos, and turtles. Inside the zoo, there was a space where people did craft. I did a paper bird, and the zookeeper took me a picture for the outside of the zoo. The next day, we went to the National Stadium, and then to the Magic Water Circuit. There I visited a lot of attractions. I really liked the tunnel with flowers and roses. The last day I went to Kennedy's Park. There was an exhibition of plants. My father really wanted to go on, but then he have to travel to Ohio. So he decided not to go it. After we had lunch, we ate pollo a la brasa. We eat pollo a la brasa. It was delicious. The wind we walked and we'll do an exhibition of turrones. We went to Larcomar and I got impressed with the paragliding. That was all my trip on I really like it. Thanks for your attention.